news that we are breaking right now. 10 days since 10 infants lost their lives in a fire tragedy in Maharashtra's Bhandara. No FIR has been registered in the Bhandara hospital fire case so far. State Home Minister says he is yet to receive the probe report. Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh has said that the report by the probe panel on the sequence of events is yet to be filed. Remember, 10 sleeping babies died after a massive fire engulfed the Bhandara District Hospital on the 9th of January. My colleague Mayuresh joining me on the phone line. Mayuresh, yes, we have continued our focus on this story for a reason. 10 innocent infants lost their lives. It seems that the state is completely sleeping over this case. What action has been taken? Has there been any responsibility fixed? Any accountability that has been sought over this case?
As of now, there is no responsibility or accountability which has been fixed, and right now also state government is totally depending on the Bhandara probe report, which is yet to be filed. The deadline was given to this particular committee, which is headed by Divisional Commissioner of Nagpur, but so far no report has been submitted by this committee, and we are expecting that either today or tomorrow this committee is likely to submit its report, and on the basis of this report the state government will take action. But as of now, no FIR, no accountability, nothing has been fixed. Back to you.
Joining us with the latest, but let's in fact listen into what Anil Deshmukh had to say on this case earlier.
भंडारामध्ये जी घटना झाली आपल्याला कल्पना आहे की अतिशय दुर्दैवी आहे. त्याच्यामुळे महाराष्ट्राच्या मुख्यमंत्र्यांनी त्यावेळेस लगेच डिव्हिजनल कमिशनर नागपूर यांच्या अध्यक्षतेखाली जी कमिटीचं गठन केलं होतं, त्यांचा रिपोर्ट आल्यानंतर नियमानुसार योग्य कारवाई जो कोणी दोषी असेल त्याच्यावर करण्यात येईल.
Well, this is a case, it's a heart-wrenching incident that happened in Bhandara District Hospital of Maharashtra. 10 infants, and the infants were kept in the sick ICU, the sick intensive care unit of this hospital. A fire was detected in the ICU, and the smoke that came out of that fire, because of the toxic fumes, 10 of the babies died. They could not be saved on time. 7 others were saved, but these infants who lost their lives after that incident, there has been no accountability fixed, no arrests made in this case. The Home Minister now says that he is still waiting for the probe report, and this is typical whenever an incident happens. Usually we find the authorities saying that unless the inquiry is complete, no action can be taken, and once again it's a similar response this time as well coming in from the Maharashtra government. Mayuresh, again, the fact of the matter is that this happened on the 9th of January. It's been 10 days, and you cannot have a state-run hospital abdicating its responsibility in this manner. It's bad enough that this happened, but now not to even know who should be held accountable, not to even fix some answerability, that is dangerous, because how then will we even do the course correction? Whose duty was it to do the checks and balances? How is it that this hospital, from our ground reports we know, did not have a smoke detector, it did not have a fire alarm, it did not have a comprehensive fire extinguishing system? Now, who would be answerable for these lapses, Mayuresh?
Absolutely, because the similar questions we want to ask it to the state government, who is yet to receive any report, and before report only they have not even taken any action in this Bhandara case. Normally, if you follow the normal procedure after this incident, an FIR should have been filed, and there should have been a responsibility should have been fixed, and after that the committee should have submitted its report. But nothing as of now has happened, and that's really worried, and that's really disappointing on the part of the state government, who is after 10 days also saying that they are waiting for the report to be filed, and after going through that report only they will take an action.
Yes, so that is a very typical response. It does smack of a lack of seriousness in dealing with this, isn't it? Mayuresh, you were reporting earlier that the Maharashtra government has now decided to initiate audits in all district hospitals. So it always happens that this becomes a wake-up call, and then some sort of stringent measures are taken to check whether there are similar loopholes elsewhere, and it seems to be back to business. But in this case, Mayuresh, why is it so difficult to simply round up those who were on duty, to simply look at who should have checked the fire compliances. Isn't that something very basic in a hospital, that it should be fire compliant?
Absolutely, and when it's a state-run hospital, when the state government is providing money for all its development, then it should have been all the things should have been kept in the places. But certainly, it has not happened. And on top of it, the state government is not answering the questions which we are even trying to ask them: that who is responsible for this fire and why the accountability has not been fixed so far.
Yes, Divisional Commissioner Sanjeev Kumar-led committee has not finalized the report of inquiry into the Bhandara District General Hospital, which claimed the lives of 10 premature babies on the 9th of January. In fact, till the reports came in last evening, the Divisional Commissioner Sanjeev Kumar, who is heading this committee of inquiry, said that he was still in the process of finalizing the crucial report, which would fix responsibility for the tragedy and also make suggestions for fire preventions in future. So, interestingly, Home Minister Anil Deshmukh has now said that he is still waiting for the probe report. Deshmukh had a discussion with the head of the committee earlier, and he tells us that a review of the inquiry is being taken. So this is what happens. First an inquiry is initiated, then a review of the inquiry is happening. We don't know